piece. Lord, how I gave my parents fist. Tried so hard to raise it. Wouldn't believe what the hell I did. He said, boy, hold this. Told my cousin, you better run. Last time he poked fun at me, got my with a tree. Pay for all I done. Swear they'll get us here, 'cause I ain't done just yet.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Tar Heel State, where the legacy of the late, great Sam Mills lives on with each pound of the drum. And that means we are ready for football here at Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. Today we've got a solid matchup in store in the NFC, as it'll be the Los Angeles Rams taking on the Carolina Panthers. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. They'll be led out by a former Pro Bowl quarterback out of the University of Georgia, Matthew Stafford.
And Matthew Stafford was taken first overall in the 2000. He's also one of the tougher quarterbacks in the league as well.
Here's a 2nd and 5. Now Stafford. Here's a diving catch right side. First down Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards.
Every coach we ever talk to says to his team before the game, quick start, guys. Let's get out of the gate fast. How about that? They took his lesson to heart, didn't they?
They did exactly that. A nice diving catch here on the game's opening drive. They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And he's brought down. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Off of play action. Here's Stafford. Caught left side, Williams. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Play action. Stafford. He's got Smith here. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Panthers' 10-yard line.
They'll fake it. Now Stafford. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. 1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Corum will score. Touchdown, L.A.
Touchdown, Los Angeles.
Well, just about an ideal start to this one offensively, because on the road, you want to make sure you quiet the home crowd early. And how do they do it? Nice march to start things off. Let the run game find its footing early. That drive certainly checked a lot of boxes, and they finished it off with a touchdown run.
The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. It's up, it's good, and the Rams take a 7. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. And a look at a guy, definitely got a little razzle-dazzle to him. Can do it with his arm or his legs. Their mobile QB.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yards with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100-plus the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
It's 3rd down and 6.
Now Young. He'll get this complete to the rookie first-round pick. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Short throw hauled in by Trimble. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. It'll be Young again. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Down.
Out of the gun, it's Young. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. And before this 2nd down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Now Young. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Ready.
First down.
On the run, it's Dowdle. And he stopped immediately there. We'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who is shaken up on that last play. From the shotgun, it's Young. And he's got it. Touchdown. And Xavier Legette, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Panthers respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. A dangerous return man showing it here. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. So the Rams coming back onto the field, their 2nd drive of the game. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Here comes 3rd and about a foot. Now Stafford. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to move the sticks with a gain of 4 on 3rd and inches. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And a gain of just 1. Here's a 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Back to throw. Stafford. Throwing over the middle, and it's in.
I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
And that will be incomplete. So on 4th down, on is Ethan Evans to punt for the Rams. Calls for the fair catch, makes the fair catch just inside the 15-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Set, ready.
Now here's Young. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Calling a gain of a yard, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 16-yard line.
Young to throw it. Now they go screen. It's complete. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. 3rd down, Young from the gun. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, We see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49.
That's another Panthers first down.
Yellow, run.
They run again with Dowdle. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45.
Blue check.
2nd and 6.
At the 45-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Yellow.
They run here with Dowdle. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
That's another
Ready.
Panthers.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Ready.
A running play. It's Dowdle. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll try to throw now. Young. Got a man. That's Ligon. This is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 20-yard line.
And the Panthers first
Ready.
down.
Ready. Check.
In motion, the tight end.
20-yard line.
Hut.
Young to throw it. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And the Rams will take over here just shy of the 30.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw something away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away? It could cost them a ball game.
Now the Rams offense, they work their way back on the field. As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides. But sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Up the middle, it's Williams. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Here comes 3rd and the length of the football.
It's now 3rd and less than a yard.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And Williams is going to be stopped short of the yellow line. He did not get there. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. Here we go on 4th. Stafford. That is caught. Down inside the 10. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Puka Nacua, 26 yards. And the Rams take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Big 4th down conversion for the score, and the defense, that is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on 4th down? And, okay, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Panthers now set to take over offensively. And a close game like this, Charles, those interceptions like they had on the last drive could be costly. But here they've got another opportunity to seize control of this game.
And they better take advantage of it because otherwise, if they end up losing by 1 score, they'll relive this over and over and over until they have another opportunity to wrap it around.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. The offense on 3rd down, a perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 9. Looking to throw, Young. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. Here's the punter, Martin, out to kick it away. Here's Smith to return it. We'll call it a 42-yard punt, 3 on the return. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. The Rams offense and running back Kyron Williams getting ready for their next possession. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And their last time out looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive. And they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Here's Stafford. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And fortunately, he's able to reel it back in, but it's going to go down as a big loss here on the play. Fortunately for him, that ball stayed close so that he could recover it on his own.
And you know the prayers that were going through his head as the ball escaped from him? How happy was he at the end of it when he found the football again, able to retain possession?
The fumble on 1st down. Now here's 2nd down. Now it's Stafford. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers going to go back on offense here late in this first half. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together and maybe get in the field goal range. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Here's Young from the shotgun. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
And 3 yards to go.
Here we go.
Here's Young. And that's going to be incomplete.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And with a 14-7 lead, they might just be happy to take this thing on into the tunnel. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Stafford going to be taken in here by Nakua. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter.
60.
The final shot before the break. Stafford. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Escapes the defender. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So that PI call will give him one more play.
And it'll be an untimed play as well. Now the half will end after this one, unless there's another defensive penalty.
And his kick is good. And that will do it for this first half.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Scott, thanks very much. And we welcome all of you back here on EA Sports for quarter number 3. A 10-point game, 17-7 to score as we get back to it on EA Sports. Escaping a tackler at the 25. And able to get this out to the 25. Looking to put a drive together.
Ready.
Third quarter starts with a run by Hubbard. And not a whole lot there, maybe a yard to the 27. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 8 yards to
10
go.
play. Ready,
They'll
go.
bring a receiver in motion right. Young now. Working in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Panthers first down.
Young working out of the gun. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Rams are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
I certainly think that we're seeing a big reason why this team is struggling to put points on the board so far, because too many of their drives have ended in turnovers already, and we still have almost a full half of football yet to play.
Now the attention turns back to the Rams offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 48. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Open man is Atwell, complete. From the 47, it's 2nd and 5. Throwing is Stafford. He's got Smith here. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. It's a gain of 15, and the Rams have a first down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Here's Stafford. And that's complete to Adams. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A good pickup there at 22.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they can be set up with a 1st and goal.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Kyron Williams, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Rams are able to widen their advantage.
Sometimes you get a 1st and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line, and you start thinking, Maybe we'll run it here on first down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots at going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it was capped off by the Kyron Williams touchdown run. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Now the offense for the Panthers here getting the football back. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And I think the ball's out. And this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well.
Ready, ready. 60 red.
Young. There's a short throw caught by Sanders. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. And a solid run here as they'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here. 1st and 10.
42-yard line.
Quick, yellow.
They'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41. Now we're at the 41, 2nd and 9.
Here we go, set. 30.
They'll send the tight end in motion. From the shotgun, it's Young. This is caught by McMillan. This is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 29-yard line.
Panthers, 1st down.
Quick, yellow.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32.
Makes it 3rd and 5.
He's got his target. That's complete. And they aren't able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st down. 1st and goal.
To throw, Young. Now, and he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Bryce Young punching it in from a yard away. And the Panthers are able to cut into that deficit. Point after it, right down the middle. And the lead down to 10, 24-14. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Rams offense and Matthew Stafford set to take over once again. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 48.
Off of play action, here's Stafford. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Now Stafford. The left side throw complete to Adams. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 32-yard line.
And the Rams, 1st down.
They'll fake it. Now Stafford. Here's back-to-back catches for Davante Adams. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
Rams,
They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, no surprise there. He was looking for one of his favorite targets again as soon as he left the pocket. But the coverage was good downfield. They got right to the receiver and helped prevent that completion.
And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Puka Nacua laying himself out in the end zone. And the Rams are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Extra point forthcoming.
For the extra point.
And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. So that drives 7 plays in length. Final play of this third quarter. We have played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. We're back now in Charlotte. It's the Panthers in possession of the football, but facing a deficit here as we get to the 4th and final quarter of play. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And, he takes a shot at the end of that play.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Red 38.
Now Young. Looking middle, and he finds McMillan. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3. At the
Again, it's Young. Looking middle, and that's complete. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. Young takes it on the sneak. And he is going to have the Panthers first down, at least at first glance, as they spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. That one complete to again. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And it's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6.
Here we go.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Blue 32.
At the Rams' 45-yard line.
Looking to throw, Young. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
3rd and 1.
Smith red.
And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
A gain of 4 yards. That's another Panthers.
Throwing, Young. Got a man. That's the gap. And he brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and
3.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. So they need 2 yards here on 3rd down. Remember, they're already 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions on this drive. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Panthers first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2. So the offense a little antsy. The flag comes out and a 5-yard penalty. Of course, that flag accepted, and it backs the ball up 5 yards.
Come on, set.
In motion goes the tight end.
Ready?
Young will set to throw. Nowhere to go. He lost the football.
Let's go.
So they keep the ball, but work to do on second and long.
Brings up second down at the 35-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Young. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. This offense on third down today, they've been really good, converting 7 of their 10 tries. This is third down and 12. Young to throw it. And the throw there going to be incomplete. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And it's incomplete. They cannot cut up, yielding nothing. They'll try and run down some clock with Williams. And they will get him down, but not before he gets very good yardage there, as that will lead us right into the 2-minute warning. They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams. And a really good show of force there as he gets through for 4 tough yards. Ball placed at the 45 for second and 5.
Brings up second and 5.
That's a jet sweep. This is Adams. Oh, this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. They need 2. Here's third down. Now we give up the middle to Williams. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for our Rams. First down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
They run it again with Williams. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. All runs on this drive so far. It's first and 10.
That's another Rams.
Stafford going to give this one to Corum. Give him a couple on the carry there. Second and 8.
Brought down at the 18-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Now they show jet sweep, but instead a run up the middle here. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on first and goal. They'll run out of the gun here, Williams. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. And the ball smacked down on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal. Williams will try again. And he takes it across for a Rams touchdown. Kyron Williams with his second touchdown of the afternoon, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead.
And that right there is the definition of a statement drive. You're in the fourth quarter, trying to get to the finish line, and here they were able to hold the ball for a long time and move it down the field. And how about them finishing it off with the touchdown run? Winning football 101, check that box.
No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 24. So a nice drive put together there. They go 75 yards in 9 plays. And it was capped off by the Kyron Williams touchdown run. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talking over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Check.
One last shot for Young. And this is dropped a metaphor for how this one is gone as time has run out on this ball game.
Well, this was a really nice display, Charles, of complimentary football, especially how much they were humming in the second half to pull away and get the victory. Really a complete performance.
And so much fun when you're able to have everyone contribute, both sides of the ball. You go back in the locker room and you just savor it, right? Because that's what football's all about. A true team game, and they got it done in this one.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. Till next time, we say so long from Charlotte.